Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome to Girls Talk for a Wednesday morning.
Good morning, Janelle. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, and how's your weekend?
Working, but pretty good.
Oh, sweet as. Yeah. How's the ankles going? This is an ongoing thing that we want to know about.
The ankle is getting better. I still can't bend forward, but I can walk, so that's good.
Yeah.
No running.
No, and you're wearing jandals this morning, so that's going to make life easier.
Always jandals.
Always mental.
On the forecourt. No jandals on the forecourt.
No, a little bit of an osh hazard. Okay, what are we talking about today? We were a little bit stood up by our guests. So at about 11 o'clock we had to figure out what to talk about, but it just came very naturally, didn't it?
It did. We're talking about slang, bro. Ow, bae,
bro.
stuff.
Totes talking about slang.
Totes.
What is it? Totes McGroats. I don't even know what the McGroats part is. It took me about half an hour after someone first said totes to realise that totes means totally, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, there you go. So it took me a while to figure that one out. But then there's so many more. That's goodly more. England. So much more to come out of the teenage mouth these days. What were some of the ones when we were kids?
I don't actually know.
I'm trying
Was there any?
No, I mean, things were just a bit rad when you were little.
Bit rad.
But
cool.
Yeah.
Even cool. It was just cool.
Cool, yeah. Choice was always a good one. But that's pretty easy to define. But we did post something up. It's a bit of a fun quiz that was from goodhousekeeping.com. And that's a wee quiz to see if you can tell when little Jimmy's friend Michael comes over to play and he says he's got a bounce. What does that mean? So it's all of these... all of the things, just to make sure that you keep up to date and fresh with the Teen Speak. So that's on our Facebook page. Go over and check it out, facebook.com/Girls Talk Radio, and take that quiz. It's a little bit fun.
It's a little bit fun. I need to take it because I feel that I am too old and do not have an idea what they're talking about.
Is Ella coming home from kindy with like saying, Mum, I've totes got to go potty?
No, but I wish she was.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That would be amazing.
Start young.
How about your kids from school?
No, Lockie mainly just, at the moment he's stuck on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Okay. I looked on our most played list on our iTunes and he's watched that about 70-something times in the last month.
Oh, good.
So mainly he walks around saying lingo out of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, so I don't think that's going to catch on so much, but yeah.
How was your weekend anyway?
It was good. I'm actually trying to remember what I did. I can't remember, but I tell you what I did do on Monday night.
Ooh.
Went down to the Misty River Country Music and Variety Club.
Nice.
Yeah, joined myself up and Graham joined up as well. So the East are now fully fledged members of the Misty River Town and Country Club. So it's
cool.
Got Town and Country Club. We'll just call it that this morning. Country Music and Variety Club. But it was pretty cool. We got to see some really, really old country songs coming out and mingle with people we wouldn't normally mingle with. So
nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have also been other words like Skux. That would have been fully Skux.
Janelle doesn't know what that means, so we've found some definitions.
Yes.
And right now we'll give you one. Shall we give you one? And you can give the appropriate line, Liv, if you like, to define how you would say it in a sentence.
All right.
Okay, so a guy who has it well with the female gender.
So that's the first definition of Skux.
Yes.
All right, so a guy who has it well with the female gender.
How would you use that in a sentence?
I would use it like this in a sentence. I would pretty much say, he was being a Skux to all the ladies.
All the ladies?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's one definition. Apparently there is 6 definitions of this word.
Now this is interesting because it's all over everywhere. People are saying, oh, that was Skux, or she was pretty Skux. And sometimes it seems like it's a good thing, sometimes it seems it's not. So we're helping you, Southland. We're helping you to define which version of Skux you can use.
It's really confusing me. That word just confuses me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty Skux word.
It's a pretty Skux word.
So the second definition has a mastery over an ability that is considered good. So it's pretty choice as at something. So what would be the example of that, Janelle?
So you could say, he is Skux on the guitar.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's pretty Skux.
So he's either going to be a Skux with the ladies or Skux at something.
Yeah. So that's the two. That's good things, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. The third one, Skuxness.
Skuxness. Oh, God.
It's got ness on the end of it.
Oh, no.
Is a natural aura that only those who are well known to each other have.
Right. Okay, so I would say, man, when I'll be walking into a room, that music will go quiet and everyone will be feeling my Skuxness. I think that's a bit inappropriate, really. They shouldn't be doing that to them.
But totes inappropriate.
Hey, boom, boom. Well done, Janelle. All right, so the fourth definition. Hey, this is how cool this is. There's the fourth. Okay, it can be used as an insult. Okay. Right, so how would you insult me, Janelle?
When you do something embarrassing and I go, hey, bro, that was Skux.
Oh, I feel real shame now.
I feel real Skux.
Yeah. It's all good because I might have looked Skux then, but I'm pretty Skux at dancing.
See, this is confusing.
No.
Just throw it into your everyday language, people. Just talk randomly like, oh, I was having a real good day. It was pretty Skux.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Skuxness came in. It was Skuxy and, who knows.
Oh, but then this real Skux chick walked in. It basically replaces. Maybe this is like like a better living. Maybe this will be on the the Zoot review or something as being the new thing, the new multi-purpose tool.
Maybe it will.
Yeah,
maybe it will.
Half of the English dictionary gone, replaced
with
Skux. Yeah.
The fifth one is a pretty boy who overdresses for the occasion.
Oh no, we all know a few Skux boys. Define that as you may. So the example of that would be, we had our flared gears. Our what? Okay, we had our flared gears when this fella came over all Skux with his gears. I don't understand the first part of that sentence.
Maybe we had our flash gears. Maybe that's what it's supposed to say.
Maybe flared means flash.
Yeah. Oh. Changing, life-changing radio today.
Hear the sound? That's a can of worms being opened. That's what we've just done. All right, so the final definition of Skux, and I'm sure that once you head over, we got this from urbandictionary.com.
Yes.
Fantastic place to go and hang out. But I'm sure that by the time lunchtime hits, there'll be 7 more definitions. So the last one that we have is a pro in the affairs of people, so I'm guessing they know a lot about people. What would be the example of that, Janelle? Use it in a sentence.
He's a Skux, bro. He has all the mad hookups.
All the mad hookups, bro. Now, a lot of this comes from a show, and the Southland Times had their little spiel about, what do you think of the GC, blah, 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 and everyone's going, it's terrible, New Zealand on air, blah, 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 John Key, blah, 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 TV3, blah, blah, blah. And I went, well, you can protest it, but obviously you've watched it, so if you really feel strongly about it, try not watching it.
I was going to refuse to watch it, like you. I know you've refused to watch it, Liv.
It's easy because I don't have a TV as well, so I just on-demand anything that I want to watch. So.
Handy. I did have to watch it, though, to see what all the fuss was about. It was just hilarious. Made me laugh.
Is it in a good way, or is it embarrassing for New Zealand, or is it just a bit of harmless fun?
You could probably say 50-50. It's a bit of both. The Maori people do tend to take over the show a little bit, though. Like it's going to become over in Australia. Everyone's going to be like, all Maoris talk like that.
Oh no! Talk like what, Janelle? We got locked out of the building this morning because Graham's got my key. Cheers, Graham.
Yeah. No.
So we stood outside for about 20 minutes and had a talk. And there's a very interesting word coming out of the GC.
Okay, so auntie, which I think is a bit random for lady. So, of course I'm here for the aunties.
Now, I want to know where that comes from. If anybody knows, hit us up on Facebook and tell us where the heck they got the word aunties from, because that to me seems very incestuous.
It does. It seems like you're hitting on your auntie.
Yeah.
Your relation.
Or the way I thought about it first was, okay, so hang on, he's talking about aunties. Is he sort of trying to single out aunties in the crowd? Like, does he go out and goes, I'm going to hook myself up with a lovely mum, and then I'm going to hook myself up with aunties, and then with people who walk other people's dogs? But no, it's just a general...
Just a general thing. And then D's. Oh,
D's?
that lady's... There's some pretty D's chicks here tonight. That means they're hot chicks.
Is it short for anything?
I'm not sure. But on the GC it comes up, bing, little definition underneath the word, which is quite classy for TVNZ.
Well done.
So
that's where all that money went to building a
caption box.
Yes.
D's equals hot chicks. So yeah, if you guys know where any of those words come from, especially aunties. Weird.
Now, the big debate over this, of course, was they got the funding for the show because they said that there would be it's showing Māori in a positive light and showing them succeeding overseas. Clearly, not quite everyone's definition of succeeding. Maybe be scuxing it up and getting all of the D aunties is showing a bit of success in their bedroom, but yeah, what's your take on that? Is there Māori culture that's dotted throughout the program?
Not really, no.
Do they speak Māori?
No. No, not that I've heard. They do talk about their, like, they do seem successful. Like, one guy is, I don't know, he has a company of scaffolding or so, I don't know. Let's make that up. But he also invested some of his money. He was like, I just invest my money as well because I didn't want to spend it all on alcohol.
Good man.
Fair enough.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
So he obviously is an investor and has a business, so that's kind of cool.
And just a bit of a, like, are they all airheads, or has he sort of got a bit on his shoulders, but he just...
No, most of them are, yeah. And one girl wants to be a model.
Is she very pretty?
Yeah, she's quite pretty. She was a little bit inappropriate with some other people the other night. So, yeah, you know.
So she might turn into sort of other kinds of modelling.
Yes.
Yeah. Which brings us to another thing. Janelle, you were talking about something else you found on Urban Dictionary. We're going to go and hit up a song, but we're going to talk about fluffing after this. Janelle found something called a shower fluffer. So we will tell you all about this after we calm you down. If you've been doing the school run this morning, you'll be needing a nice chill out. So here's some Joe Little for you on Girls Talk 96.4 FM.
To stay tonight, but there's time to spare, and everyone is still out here. I don't want to leave just yet. We've got to see it till the end. Put your arms around me. Let's sing us a song. We're gonna light up the night till the blue sky comes. We're gonna light up the night till the blue sky comes. Put your arms around me. Let's sing us a song. We're gonna light up the night till the blue sky comes. We're gonna light up the night till the blue sky comes.
Oh, and we're back.
Hey!
Check that out.
That was very quick. I managed to go all the way down to the bathroom and grab myself some tissues because I've been sniffing, which is actually my son's worst habit. My oldest son, Lockie, he sniffs all the time.
My wee girl does the whole wipe it anywhere.
Yes.
Couch, jersey, my jersey.
Yeah, Xander has the thing where he'll come up and give you a big hug and then go like...
I'm like, stop it!
Yes, that is not okay.
Disgusting!
All right, so we are back. We are talking about teenage slang and slang in general. We've just talked about the GC, and in case you've missed out, so to recap you, Skux means everything, basically.
You can just chuck it in there.
Yeah.
Well, that was real Skux. Your real Skux. He's looking pretty Skux.
This
Check
is
out
pretty
my
Skuxness. Yeah. So Skux basically covers all of the words. We talked about the GC. So if you do want to watch the GC, auntie means every kind of lady. A D lady is I'm guessing it's delightful.
D's. It's D's with an S.
Oh, D's.
Yeah, D's.
It's probably D's with a Z.
Oh, no, I think there was an S.
Oh, so the class again. That's good. They didn't go the Z way. That's good. Yeah. And but now we're talking about fluffing.
And I don't know what fluffing is, but I found shower fluffer on Urban Dictionary because we love Urban Dictionary.
Yeah. Now I thought this was some form of product because there's a picture of somebody holding something up, and I thought, oh, sweet, it must be like a shower witch or something. But no, tell us.
It's so when you're in a flatmate situation or a husband and wife situation or just partner, it's when the other person wakes up first and has the first shower, so that you don't have to wait for the hot water to come through when you're second.
This is a good idea.
Cheers, babe. Thanks for fluffing the shower for me.
Yeah, right. So when I was over in England last year, I was telling the bride that I was the matron of honour to.
Oh,
First time ever being a bridesmaid, and it was so exciting. But anyway, we were having the rehearsal, and I said out loud, you know, everyone's just fluffing around. And Duncan, Ange's father-in-law, looked horrified. And I went, what? And he said, do you know what fluffing is? And I said, no. And apparently a fluffer in I'm going to be very careful because it is quite early in the morning, in the pornographic industry is somebody who will come and get the male prepared for his role.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe everyone's not fluffing around.
Yeah, so whenever I hear the word fluffing, that is what I now think of. So thank you, Duncan, all the way over in England, and now you know.
Now I'm going to be thinking of that too.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's pretty Skux.
It's pretty Skux.
Pretty Skux. Oh, man. So we are talking teenage slang. Now, also put up a link. I found the longest list of text acronyms ever. And there was ones like, okay, I'm going to A, B, I, T, H, I, W, T, I, T, B. All right, I just did that by thinking about it, so sorry that was so slow. Ooh. And I was like, what the heck would that be?
What is that?
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Why do you need to why?
I don't know. And how would anybody even know that? Like, you're going through a tough time and somebody sends you through AI, blah, 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 blah. You're like, what?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah. But how many teenagers are going to text each other that? I mean, they've probably never even heard about that.
My sister is younger, 15.
Right.
She says CSB all the time.
CSB.
Cool story, bro.
I've heard of that one before.
She was like, oh, CSB, bro. CS, but then she adds bro on the end of it, which I think is weird because it's cool story, bro. You say it like that. CSB, bro. And I'm like, that's cool story, bro. Is it not?
Yeah. Is it
anyway,
not?
Is it not? And also, I found one, it's CD9.
CD9. Oh, okay. Is that parents over shoulder?
Yeah.
Yes.
Code,
okay. I was
9.
Code 9. Yeah. Oh, code 9. I wondered how that worked. If it was some form of like a C looked like a parent and the 9 was the child. I don't.
No. It's just code 9, which is parents are around or looking or whatever.
There we go.
Which I don't understand. Your parents have to be pretty close to you, but have to read your text message.
Yeah. Literally, parent head over shoulder.
And BCOY.
BCOY.
Which is big crush on you.
That's nice.
So if you see that one, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
But those are the only ones that I found.
Yeah, well, I know that 143 means I love you. Because of the numbers. Love 43. Yeah. And actually, there was a mum that I hung out with once for a show, and her and her daughter would hold hands and squeeze 1, 4, 3. And I was like, they just keep squeezing each other's hands. And then I finally went, okay, what's it all about? And it was they're saying that they love each other and like Morse code.
Morse code.
Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah, but there are many, many, many things to be found about text slang. And one of the ones that's going around at the moment, okay, so Rockquest is coming up. I think is it next weekend or I think it is next weekend. And there's a band who've been so amazingly proactive, formed on Wednesday. And so we've been showcasing them on the Great Southern Songbook, and they've been really helpful with giving us information on what they're up to. And they entered a competition through Life FM a couple of weeks ago, and they did quite well. And so yesterday, though, I was at a friend's place, and we're talking about text slang. So this was even before. It's just such a hot topic at the moment.
It really is.
And she goes, we're talking about how short some of their dresses are. Like when I was at Girls High, it had to be down just above your knees was okay. And when I was at Rosedale before that, we would have to have it, down to your knees.
Yep.
But we would like totes roll them up so we looked real Skux.
Yeah.
And so we'd just roll them, and then you got really good at smoothing. But with a summer dress that you have at high school, you can't pull those things up. They're just one piece.
That girl's high they are, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and so what had happened is they had their summer dress and somebody had either hemmed it or she'd bought like a 5-year-old summer dress.
Oh.
And it was teeny, teeny, tiny, and there was no way she could possibly bend over without losing her dignity. And so we're hassling her about that, and she was coming back with us like going, oh, you guys are so old, and you've got to get with the times sort of thing, except without saying things like get with the times. She
Yeah.
would have said you've got to BTB/Z hash.
Hashtag, comma, 04.
Yeah, and then just some form of like twisted finger symbol on
Yeah.
her chest. And then she went, you guys didn't even know what FOW meant. And I was like, FOW? Because I know that FML means fudge my life,
Yes, yes.
and FTW for the win. Or fluff the world.
Yes.
Probably not fluff the world. That could be very inappropriate. But FOW, I was like, FOW, come on, what's FOW? And Formed on Wednesday is so popular now that they've become an acronym.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, so they're FOW. So you can walk around and be like, dude, did you go and check out the Skuxness? Oh, man. Check out the Skuxness of FOW. And you can be like, totes.
Tote. Totes dish.
Yeah, man.
Oh, cool. Formed on Wednesday. FOW. Nice.
Yep.
It's
So
in the
well
schools.
done.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, maybe we need to be like, did you check out GT this morning?
The GT.
Talk. Okay, we're going to hit up some more music, and we're going to come back and talk about some other things that are hot topics, including going back to last week's discussion, just very briefly on the whole contraception thing.
Ah, yes.
Yes, that brought up a lot of reactions with you fellas, so we will bring that up with you in just a wee bit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I tried to call you, tell you I'm fine, tell you I'm fine, but you didn't want to hear. I wanted to show you I'm happy, show you I'm happy, but you didn't want to see. All you do is look for drama. All you do is listen for changes in tone. All you do is poke around. All you do is pull at the seams, it seems, of everyone's dreams. Ooh, you did your drama queen, yeah, you have it your way. With your white glove and shovel, oh, you render a scene. Ooh, you did just driving me crazy. For the bright girl, look at you moving, head to the crowd. Head tilts to the crowd to pick out the weak ones. Look at you working. It's down to an art, down to a fine art. You're in and you know it. All you do is look for drama. All you do is listen for changes in tone. All you do
It started in the afternoon, into the late evening. I know what I said was true. Falling, calling, wandering in our dreams, walking, talking, nothing's as it seems. It seems that it's a complete mess. It almost makes me laugh. You know what I said was true. Falling, calling, wandering in our dreams, walking, talking, nothing's as it seems. Falling, calling, wandering in our dreams, walking, talking, nothing's as it seems. Falling, calling, wandering in our dreams, walking, talking, nothing's as it seems.
You are back with Girls Talk, 96.4 FM, or on our podcast online.
Yay!
Yay! All right, we've been talking about some teenage slang and stuff this morning, so you can hit that rewind button on the podcast and find out exactly what we were going on about. But we're going to switch up to do a bit of follow-up on last week's hot topic, which was the contraception reform. Yeah. So if you've been living under a rock and you haven't heard all of the controversy, basically the government, as part of their WINS reform, with things like, they've already started doing things like paying your power instead of paying you, so that you can pay your power, so you know that the money of a portion of your benefit is going straight to your bill, so you don't have to worry so much.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like budget advice-ish.
Exactly. Yeah, so when you do come off the benefit, you know, okay, well, I'll just put an automatic payment through or a direct debit, and then you'll never see that out of your paycheck, so that's a good thing. So they've come up with a plan that for 16 to 19-year-olds who are daughters of beneficiaries or beneficiaries themselves can get free contraception.
Which is, I think, is a good thing. Because, you know, you need it. It's expensive to go to the doctor all the time and have to get it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now, my husband said that there could be some sneaky... He's a very controversial man.
Ooh.
He will speak his mind. So he said, well, if they're supplying the pill, then they'll be able to... Then there'll be some people who will go, okay, sweet, I'll go and get my prescription of the pill, and then I'll go and sell it to somebody and make money. And I was like, could be, there's some truth to that. But
He's a thinker.
I don't think the pill is involved. I had a little bit of a research the other day, and I think it's only long-term contraception. So the IUD and I think it's a Mirena and the ones that actually implant it into the uterus and slowly release the hormone.
Well, in your arm, there's one that you can get in your arm now, isn't there?
That's right. Yeah. So they've
won't be able to
obviously
sell
thought
those.
of all of that, and no, you're not going to be able to. That'd be quite uncomfortable to get
Whip
it out. So there's been lots of backlash. Sue Bradford, for example, good old Sue, she's our bestie. Sue Bradford said that it's totally inappropriate of the government to get involved with a woman's reproductive system. But it's not really Sue Bradford that we're going to have a wee bit of a moan about today, is it?
No, it's good old Colin Craig.
Colin Craig, man.
Who no one really knew who he was until he started this rant.
He's done well for himself out of this. Good on you, Colin Craig. So he basically says, I'll read out this lovely quote from him.
Awesome.
He says, why should, say, a 70-year-old woman who has one partner all their life be paying for a young woman to sleep around?
Not sure that's what's happening. Colin.
See, now, to give you some of my backstory, my husband and I were 17 when we met. We waited around about a year until we connected with each other. And then we were together for another 3 years on top of that, so 4 years, and then we got pregnant. And that was a bit of a whoopsie, but the kid has turned out to be freaking awesome. But, I was in the one relationship that was a very monogamous relationship, and I have never before or since been with anybody else. But if that was available to me then things would be a lot different. So I didn't sleep around.
No.
Goodness.
So Colin is wrong.
Yes, but he then goes on to say, we're the country with the most promiscuous young woman in the world. This does nothing to help us at all. Now, good old JK, John Key, says there's no credible evidence to back up Mr. Craig's claim, but there was something that I think New Zealand women are the third most promiscuous in the world.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Proud of that.
Yeah.
Proud of us.
Skuxing it up, yeah. We're on the same wavelength. But the thing that I want to pose is, if we've got the most promiscuous women, what's going on with the guys? Is there only one or two guys who are skuxing it up with all the ladies?
Yeah, true. Where's the survey on the boys?
Exactly, because there is the argument that Reb Fountain, who's a musician, she works with Johnny Barker, who of course played the evil guy who died from falling off a building on Shortland Street. Can't remember what his character was.
Killed lots of people. Joey.
Yeah, he was Joey, that's one. He was the ultimate serial killer on Shortland Street. She tours around with him a lot, and she's a great artist. You should go check her out. But she put up a big thing on Mother's Day on Facebook and basically said that it was very sarcastic, and I'll see if I can link that up, but it went on about the fact that, if we are promiscuous, then what is going on with the guys? So it's a guy can do his thing and then he can walk away. Yeah. But it's the girls, it's up to the woman, really, if there's a baby that's going to be involved, to avoid that situation. Really, it's the woman's body. A guy can protect himself, but the female body is the ultimate result of a whoopsie. Yeah. Yeah, a guy can't carry it. We're not penguins or seahorses.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we be?
So, Colin Craig, have you thought about that, my friend? No.
What about the boys? I know all of that all too well.
Yeah?
My personal situation is, that's what happened to me. I had a whoopsie, and then he walked away.
Good on you, mate.
That was his choice. At the end of the day, that was his choice, and it was my choice to keep Ella, obviously. But that, I've moved on 4 years later, moved on.
Oh, God. Well, that is exactly the question at hand. It's not saying that all guys are irresponsible, and it's not saying that all girls are promiscuous.
No, it's not.
So, yes. Shove that up your politics, Colin Craig. Oh, goodness. But you found that he's got a possibly new career.
Yeah, well, he is, I didn't know this, but he is the Conservative Party leader, which really. But people are now, he's in demand as an agony aunt. So people are writing to this guy, Colin, and asking him lots of questions.
Oh, nice.
About what they should do.
That's lovely for him.
Yeah. Good one, Colin.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you should really take too much of his advice, but I'm sure that being a good politician, he'll be very honest, and obviously with his statements will be very helpful.
Yeah, he says, I'm not a counsellor. Really?
You
Really,
seem to
Colin?
have counselled us through this one, dude.
But yeah,
Well
apparently
done.
he's received hundreds of emails and inquiries to his party's website have ballooned.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a weird situation to be in for Colin now, I bet you. But he's going, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have opened that.
He'll have lots of advice now, though, after Obama, of course, came out last week with saying, very good choice of words, had a very sort of calm chat with a reporter saying that he was 100% behind the idea of gay marriage.
Yeah.
Which, yay for Obama. Well, that's my opinion.
Yep.
Other people, I'm sorry if out there if you disagree, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But then, of course, John Key, who is sort of a bit known to be a bit of a like, Obama did it, can I do it too?
Yeah.
So he's come out and he's said that he's all for gay marriage and that they and that there's a bill that's sort of been floating around and has got to pass a ballot, something or other, that is the same thing, that will allow gay marriage to happen in New Zealand. So he said, it's not our top priority, we've got lots else going on in New Zealand, but, I'm not going to oppose it if it comes through.
Yeah.
So Colin, you can have fun with that one, mate.
Colin's going to be in the headlines again soon,
Yes.
I bet you.
Yes, on that one.
Maybe we could write to him.
I think this week we could have him on the show.
Dear Colin.
Yeah, dear Auntie Colin. Although if we call him Auntie, it might have another connotation because of the GC.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It's just Skux.
it's pretty Skux, man. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we did run a competition last week.
Oh, we did.
We did, and we asked you to send us in your favourite stories or anything about being a mum or about your mum. And we got a very, very solid judge to judge them. And I read them out to him because he's only 5.5.
Excellent.
And he laughed at a lot of them, but I've got to say the visuals won over. And so Kim Barker, congratulations, you won our Mother's Day prize pack. So thank you to Bronze Connection, thanks to Shani at Ambrosia, and there's a few others tucked in there, including the lovely Anna Van Riel. She's got 2 copies of her signed EP and album in there for you.
Oh.
So happy belated Mother's Day, and we'll get that out to you very soon. So congratulations, Kim.
Yay.
And we've got another competition coming up next week, so make sure you spread the word. We've got the Southland Worker Home Mums coming in next week, hopefully, and they're bringing through a little prize pack as well. So make sure that you spread the word that that's coming out, and that will help you for when the markets start coming through over winter. So
Excellent.
yay.
Love the markets.
Love the markets. All right, we're going to hit up another song right now. What are we going to find here? What do you reckon? Do you want something upbeat or something downbeat, Janelle?
Let's go with up.
Upbeat,
do an
alrighty.
upper.
Let's do an upper. All right, here we go. Here's a good, strong upper for the morning. Here's the Yardman with Bricks and Mortar.
Woo.
If I had $1 for every damn time you walked into the room and it made me walk alive, and I would be a rich
before I go my own way. And tomorrow you will look to see I am gone, and I'll be out there following the sun. Ooh. And I am hopelessly devoted to you, but baby I gotta move. Baby, own way. Before I go my own way, I gotta move. Ooh, I need to make tracks and find my groove. Ooh, and baby, I gotta move.
Okay, you're back with Girls Talk on a Wednesday morning. Radio Southland 96.4. No, 94.6. Other way around. Oopsie, sorry about that.
You are back with Girls Talk, and it's a bit of a mixed bag of what we're talking about today. We started off lighthearted, talking about all the teenage slang.
Slangy slang.
Yeah, and then went into the contraception thing, hearing about Colin Craig saying that we're all a bunch of Skux deluxes. And now we're going to give you some more news that's relevant to all of us girls. And like we said at the start of putting out this rebranded Girls Talk, we're talking as women should be talking about stuff that may not make us so comfortable talking about, but it's good to open up discussions about. So we do apologise if some of the content of this one does offend anybody. You can call into the station. The number is 2188 and you can talk to Deb or to Darren, and I'm sure that they'll pass on if we're getting a wee bit too inappropriate maybe. But there's something new that's coming to Invercargill.
Yeah, it's so now instead of having to go to Dunedin to have an abortion, you can have it in Invercargill from July, I think it was, they say.
Right.
It's in the paper this morning. Expected to be licensed to perform from July. So instead of, you used to have to go to Christchurch, I believe.
Right.
Now you go to Dunedin because it was, obviously Christchurch is a bit broken. So now it's coming down here, which, I don't know, may be a good thing, maybe...
Yeah. Mixed emotions on that one, eh?
Yeah.
We had a talk over the last couple of songs about it and what our own opinions are. And just like the right for gay marriage, just like talking about the contraception thing, there's going to be left-wingers, right-wingers and fence-sitters. So our own personal opinions. Janelle, what do you reckon about the idea of the clinic coming down here?
Oh, I think no. I just think I would never do it personally, but that's my opinion. How about yourself?
Yeah, we both have been in situations where we've had whoopsie daisies, got a bitch pregnant, and I had people around me who were saying, well, you've got a career to think about, and you've got this and the next thing to think about. And to me, it was no choice. I knew that this baby was going to be healthy. I knew that it was coming into a loving relationship, and I knew that I was capable as a mother of taking care of this child. I'd grown up with kids, and so to me, it was an obvious choice. Oh well, it's just going to make the career thing a little bit harder, and I'm going to have to learn to balance. But we did talk about in the break that there are certain situations where this could be, it's a grey area, massive grey area. If there's a rape victim, or if the child is not going to have quality of life, then it's a bit more sort of
more of an option, maybe?
Yeah. And I'm presuming that with the abortion clinic comes the option of the I know a couple of people who have had miscarriages, and if the miscarriage happens after, I think it's 12 weeks, if it's after the 12 weeks, then an operation sort of has to be done, and I don't think that's available down here. So whether or not that comes with this, and that's a good thing, that means that the mother then doesn't have to travel to go through that terrible thing. So
yeah. So for those kind of situations, it could be a good thing instead of travelling all the way to Dunedin. It is a fair distance when you have to go through something like that. Yeah, which is
the statistics are quite high too. The rate that it's every Thursday.
They're proposing every Thursday. Where is it again? I don't know. Oh, there would be 4. It would be licensed. So the hospital would be licensed for 4 non-surgical and 4 surgical abortions performed every Thursday. They didn't confirm that number yet, but that's 8 a week, which is quite
for Invercargill. That seems like a lot. Yeah, so there's going to be people out there who are going to get up in arms and saying, and I've got to admit, probably myself included in this, saying, well, this is just it sounds like it's making it more easy. That was Goodly England, making it easier for couples and women to go, oh, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
Just, so there's obviously this facility here just for me to be able to do this. But then there's going to be the other ones who are going, well, this is great. Like we've just said, you don't have to travel to get something it's got to be a hard decision. No matter what your stand is, it's got to be a tough decision to make. So, yeah.
That's a nice thing to leave everybody with.
Yeah.
Bit of a controversial topic.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we'll leave you with a recap of some of the things. Okay, Janelle, so if I text you and said IDC, what would that be? What do you reckon?
Oh, I don't care?
Yes. Yeah. Like, ding, ding, you win. Okay, if I text you with FOW?
I can't even remember the band's name.
But you remember it's a band formed on Wednesday.
There
Excellent. All right, fire them at me.
What about CSB?
Oh, crikey, CSB. Oh, good story, bro.
Cool story.
Oh, cool story, bro.
It's a C.
Oh.
Come on, English. What about CD9?
Oh, the Code 9.
Yeah.
Which, of course, stands for...
Parents around. Code 9.
And POS as well is the other side of that, which is parents over shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you see your kid typing that, then you know they've got something going on that they don't want to share with the old folks.
And you're still a little bit close to your child.
Yeah.
I think.
Don't be Elvis's mother.
Don't walk him to school when he's in high school.
No, don't give your child silverware so that they if there's a school canteen, so that they don't catch other children's germs. Bit too far. Germs. Yep.
Well, that was our Skuxy show.
Yeah, mate. Next week, like we said, the Southland Work at Home Mums are coming in to talk about how you can join the Southland Work at Home Mums. They're looking for committee members all the time, and they're looking to network with other women who are crafty and entrepreneurial. So if you're a woman out there, you've never heard of the Southland Work at Home Mums, or you know somebody out there who's very crafty, be it knitting booties all the way through to being a Tupperware salesperson, anybody at all, or if you've got a friend who has a mechanic's garage out of their own garage, then you make sure that they're listening, because there's so many things. I'm involved with this group, so many things that these women are doing to help each other and to encourage each other when you've got like 3 a.m. sewing time and
good times. And there will be a giveaway too, so don't forget to tune in and enter our competition.
That's right. Okay, we're going to leave you with a winning songwriter. This is Kristen McDonald. She's Anna Mac's younger sister, and she's just got some beautiful songs, so go and check her out. And this is Girls Talk with Janelle and Liv, 96.4 FM, Radio Southland.
See ya.